Man, today was another good day. Kind of thought of the name for this thing, call it like adventure of the day or an adventure of the day. Um, Sometimes like mundane life tasks or recurring life tasks can seem like such a drag, but man, when I've tried to frame them up as like little mini adventures, side quests, that's why I love the show. What was it? The Mandalorian on Disney. Like the whole show is just basically a bunch of mini side quests added up to one big quest. All the side quests: get new gear, get better loot, make some coin. I don't know. I thought it was awesome. I kind of see life that way sometimes, like a lot of side quests leading up to one big quest. You complete that one. What's the next big quest? But man, it'd be cool to maybe that's the name of the podcast, Adventure of the Day, because it's easy to just get stuck in the routine of things. And again, just I think lose. We've talked about this, but it's important to me. Lose the serendipity, the wonder of even simple moments. That's where this thing could go. But yeah, it had a killer day. Didn't do a ton of working out. Finish off the day with another little partner workout. Just you and a partner, one person on a rower, one person on a bike, same time. Goal is to accumulate 250 calories on each, and then you switch machine every minute. Looking back at it, I think it really should have been 300 calories for us, but I liked it. It was a little push, challenging, really fun. And again, partner workout. It's always good to vibe like that. And be a great workout for classes, especially if you have like limited cardio equipment, but you have a couple of those things. You could certainly set that up. And if you had like a 3-person team, the resting partner could be holding something or doing like a hang. Always a big fan of that. And then rotating through. I don't think anyone's doing like enough holding or like hanging from a bar when it comes to CrossFit fitness. We like to move too much, move too fast. I hate holds, but that's how I know they're really good for me, the static holds. When I was a little kid, my mom gave me this rock on it. It said patience. Had a little turtle on it. I still have it today. I think hers said truth. I don't remember though. But I've kept it with me forever because, fuck, I hate being patient. But also, it's such a good skill because life does not move on your time scale, but it does keep moving. And what else? There was something else I wanted to say on that. Oh, that's actually one of the reasons I like drinking a lot of caffeine. Aside from just the pure addiction of it, just the compelling reason to keep doing it. That's not even my will or choice, just being addicted to it. But I like drinking caffeine and then just feeling jittery as hell, but then just trying to sit with it and be calm and like resist the urge to just be a psychopath. I don't know if that makes me crazy, like amp yourself up to the edge and just like kind of hold that pattern for a little bit. It's a really good lesson because I already feel like sometimes I'm a little impulsive. Always want to be like, jumping in and sharing. And then part of that's just because I'm excited, but I always learn so much more when I just shut up. So yeah, ripping a bunch of caffeine and then just trying to like sit there calmly. It's a super cool little trick. Bet nobody talks about that when it comes to self-help. Probably shitty, terrible advice. What was I talking about? Little adventures. And got to do a lot of manual labor today. I really like physical, tangible labor. I do a fair amount of computer work at this stage of my life. And you can definitely like see the progress of computer work, but the type that I'm involved in, it takes a long time to see it. And I think sometimes you can't like lay it out on a table and see it. And I think this is probably why we make lists once in a while, is just to document the effort and see if we can extract some value out of it. But with like a lot of the work I do, I don't always get to see that. So I really enjoy, tangible physical efforts and seeing that kind of progress. It's one of the reasons I absolutely love to cook. Like you take something, you transmute it, you transform it, you share it, and then it disappears. Somebody gobbles it up. And then you can start all over again. Just a ton of satisfaction there. But helping out a friend, and he and his wife put together on their property really cool. I think it's called a buck and rail fence, but it's like an A-frame split rail fence They're really neat. Usually made out of like logs or split logs, long posts. And they did a great job. It's absolutely beautiful, especially the way it's like laid out on their property. But we needed to attach some latches to some gates, and we had to notch out the log. And it was just like this fun, really steady process of notching out the log, using a hammer and a chisel. And I don't know, it was just super satisfying to kind of start it and not be able to see the end state, and then get it done, and it just looked nice and square and clean. And we like sanded out the notch, even though it's like it doesn't need to be super fancy, but it just looks so good and just so satisfying to see that progress. And then when that gate clicks closed and stays closed and it doesn't bump into anything or hit anything, it's just smooth. There's just so much value in that. I can't share that enough. I thank a lot of different people in my life for like the value of physical labor and seeing the fruits of that, and just being always willing to participate in it. But today was just a really good day. And then actually we went out and we bought a tomahawk steak, and man, we cooked that up. We seared that. Then we put it on the Traeger for a little bit. Then we finished it with a butter baste, and it was pretty ripping. We made a little potato dish on the side. So that was fantastic. Really epic day. Don't have much more to add than that. Just kind of the big takeaway lessons, Try and pump yourself full of caffeine, and then just sit quietly if you want to work on discipline and self-regulation. And do so when you're in a conversation with people you really like and love, because you'll just want to jump in every 2 seconds and share your best story. But if you can just sit there in that madness, that's valuable. And manual labor is super cool. Partner workouts, also awesome. This actually reminded me of something else I wanted to talk about, but I think we'll wait for that one. We'll keep this one short, get back under the 10-minute mark like we said we would, and we'll see you guys tomorrow, kicking off a new week. Let's get it.